Whoa, no, no, nah, this isn't happening right now. Could it? Oh, nah. Irvine legend? Cooper, Cooper Watson
Me? No, you're the Irvine legend.
in the house? Nah, nah, nah. You're the godfather of Irvine, man.
I'm the Garden Grove simpleton.
Garden
Not the
Grove
Irvine legend.
Simpleton. Yeah, well, I guess I'm the Derby, Kansas Simpleton fool. Oh man, dude, nice stash.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm working on it. We
You're
have a
working
new
on
policy at work, so uh, I'm able to grow a little bit of this too. But
it.
it's going to take some time.
Nice.
How have
Exercising
you
that
been?
option. Me? Oh, you know me. You
Yeah.
know me. Always a 10th round fighter. Always being a 10th round fighter, man. Story of
10th
my
round fighter.
life. Yeah. Man. Where are you right now? Are you in you're not on Mars or anything, but you like in
No,
your
I'm in a hotel room.
shit, really? You're on travel for work right now?
No, I'm just kidding. This is my room.
Oh. Well,
I just have
I
I've got this intense AC in the background.
yeah. That kind of threw me off. Is keeps you cold, keeps you
Oh yeah, that thing's
yeah.
intense. It's
Does it
like
blast you?
I have it on like 60 degrees every night, and then they're blasting like the heater in the throughout the rest of the house.
You ever walk up to it and just you have your like a blanket and you just kind of like put it over and they just like kind of like balloon it while you're in there?
A little bit, a little bit.
Maybe it's like flying your shirt up or it's like flowing your underwear
Yeah.
up or yeah.
Well, when I like if I get out of the shower, like before I completely dry, I usually go in front of it for a little bit.
Watch the water watch it fly off you.
There's like a little thing that blasts up, and
Yeah.
then
Nice,
it's pretty nice.
nice. But thanks for making time to join the second ever episode of Airwaves. Airwaves, the Myke Alcaraz podcast. It is an honor and is a pleasure to have you here right now.
Hell yeah!
So thank you.
I like your hat.
Thank you. Custom made it at what's that hat place that like every mall has? Like, is it Lids?
Lids, yeah.
Yeah. Back in like February.
February.
Yeah, I was almost going to go with the Tiger Woods like Nike like swoosh hat.
Okay.
Then I was
I think they
that
have
like
that
just
already.
clean,
Yeah.
fresh, and then I was like, nah, I don't know what I ate for lunch that day or something, but I just like can you make a director hat? Because remember, I think remember like 5-6 years ago, I had that hat that said screenwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
yeah. I lost that one. Like that was kind of like 5 years in the making for another phrase. But to be honest, I like screenwriter more than just my
Then
personal.
director? What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. I like it. I think I think it's more. I think it fits good. Although it looks a little bit like dictator. I thought
Nah,
I thought I said that at first.
nah. I
To
don't
be
want to be.
honest.
Don't want to be. Nope, not a dictator. No one listens to me. You have to have people like listen to you and like say this guy's like someone of power. I got no power. I'm like
Nice.
bottom of the totem pole. So like,
What is all that in the background? Are those all CDs or cassettes
those
or
are
VHS
books.
or DVDs?
Books.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple of DVDs on top.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Nice.
there's like a Wolf of Wall Street. There's a Castaway.
You have a Hall of Fight back there or no?
No, not in that pile. That's
No,
in the that's in the vault in the house.
So what? Do you remember that you were originally gonna have me do the cover for a Hall of Fight, and then you said you think I'm gonna go a different direction?
Is that?
I think that's
there
probably
was like
the only mistake you made with the Hall of Fight.
what was okay? What was I vaguely remember. Take me down memory lane. What was the context? Because I remember there was like I felt like there was like 3 people I was like interviewing and like trying to feed off ideas.
Yeah, I don't think you were interviewing me. I think you just told me that I could do it. Yeah, I think you said there was like a crispy Andrew Jackson possibly involved, like a $20 bill, and then and then I think you said, "I'm gonna go a different direction."
Did I say that in person or in text?
I don't know. I don't remember, but
I bet I probably said it in text because I would have
yeah,
like felt bad, like creeped
yeah.
out.
You blew it though. I think.
Did you submit any proof of concepts?
Oh yeah, I
What
had
what did
a few different ones.
which ones? I vaguely I think I'm getting Alzheimer's as I just turned 30. What were you did send something. I remember seeing something. What was it though?
So one of the ideas was it's it's two halves of a body. It's just one person, and then they're both like the right arm is punching the other person, and the left arm is punching. So they're both punching each other. So it's just one person basically, but it's like half of a body, and then the rest of it's like you can see the bones and the blood, like kind of like falling out. But it's on like a long highway road, kind of like leading off. It's just like a long highway road leading off into the distance.
Oh man, do you think I fucked up?
I think yeah. Well, I mean, the
Well,
cover's pretty cool. I like it, but I don't think it has the right flow of how the book went. You know what I mean?
yeah. Do you mind if I grab the book real quick and you can just like pick point like what you would have done differently if you were the
Yeah,
creative designer? All
yeah,
right, give me
yeah. Go
one
ahead.
sec. Right? If you want to talk into the speaker or whatnot, or sing or tell some jokes or whatnot, give me about like 20 seconds. All right, the audience is yours.
Okay.
Back. All right. So, if you guys don't know, book Cooper was a big influence on this book. Came out in 2014. A Hollow Fight. Homeless teenager turned savage turned amateur boxer. Cooper was I guess a finalist. If I think I only like told 3 people, like gave them like, hey, I need a cover and stuff. So you're probably one of 3.
I didn't even
And
know there was 2 other people, to be honest.
you're like, the book's coming out and I haven't
I
heard
guess there was like
anything
a
about the
tryout.
cover. What's gonna happen? But this is what came about. My cousin, I don't like really talk to Daniel Kramer. If you're out there, I hope you're doing
It's a
well.
cool cover. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
A
It
who a who fight? Is that what
yeah.
it says? A
Who
who?
a who fight? No, the palm trees are supposed to be L's.
Oh, got
Yeah,
it.
because there's like the parts in California and just going up the coast. PCH. Myke, the protagonist, Myke. uh, but yeah. What's
You
your?
you gotta get that back up and going. I feel like we
I
need to do
know, dude,
something.
I know. That's my fault. I take the blame. I got kicked in the gut, like, and it just took the life out of me.
For
But
what? Yeah, the book literally has a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads.
it's not like
You know that, right?
No, I haven't checked the Goodreads. Out of how many
Oh
reviews?
yeah. I don't know, but it's got a 5 out of 5. That's all that matters.
Yeah, because on Amazon, I think there's like 6 reviews. It's like 4 out of 5.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Go check
there's,
out Goodreads.
if I
Got a 5 out
recall,
of 5.
I know I put your name in the book as a character. Do you remember what scene that would have been? Or is it
Yeah,
like
on
what?
the fish guy.
That,
Uh,
yeah, Washington, right?
yeah.
Seattle. Yeah, yeah. Oh god. Because I mean, everyone who I was like friends with and stuff all got like little parts and stuff. Like Bielefeld has like a part like in the gym.
Does
My
he?
uncle,
Oh,
yeah, is
that's
just
right.
like,
Huh.
Andrew, can you like spot me? There's Ethan, Ethan Chan. There's
Yeah.
my dad, like
Dick's famous
everybody.
ribs.
I didn't have any friends back then, so it was just like, I mean, there might be like 5 people and stuff.
My dad's in it. Yeah.
Dick, what was his part?
Dick's famous ribs or something.
Yeah. Had a few dinners with the Watsons, and as I was writing the book, and I just was like, I'm gonna give Mr. Watson, Dick Watson, a little part in the book, and I guess what Dick Watson's famous. What was it? What's the name of it again?
I think it was like Dick's Famous Ribs or something.
Something like that. I was
Which
like,
is true. They are pretty amazing.
and
I brought those for like 5th grade for like we had to like create your own recipe, and that was like my thing that I brought in. Everybody else brought in like cookies and like carrot cake or something stupid, and I brought in
yeah,
like barbecue ribs. It was like a huge hit.
yeah. Oh, I bet. That's so funny. Because a lot of it's going vague on me, and I don't know if there's any other authors or writers out there. I've self-published it. Like I'm not an author. Self-published. Like instead of going like dear journal, it's just like what can be like tangible form in the end. But I don't know if other authors are like this, like superstitious. But I haven't reread the book since I published it.
Really?
I haven't read it. I haven't read it once.
Do you remember what happens, or?
Like I don't remember. So when like I hear things, I'm like, it takes me a second because that's like 6 years. Like
That is long. It was a while ago.
Oh, and I think the reason why I got haven't because and it didn't take me till a few years later to say fuck grammar. Like grammar is important, but like as long as you have an idea and you can communicate it, that's all that matters. And so
Yeah.
when I published the book, I would get like text messages of like little grammar errors. There wasn't a lot. It's like I'd read it so many times, but it was just like I like fucked up on a line or something. I like took it like as like a stab, and so I don't know. I just haven't reread it like since because I'm afraid like, and it's like if there is anybody who does write out there, I recommend when you're working on a project to step away for a little. Once you think you're done, step away for a little, come back with it with a new fresh set of eyes. Because I think I took like 2 days off, and I was like, all right, let's publish this baby. It's like, nah, I wish I could have took like a week or like a month, because you think of things like later and stuff. Like one of the we'll talk about something else in a second. But like, do you remember the chapter he saw?
Not specifically. You have to remind me what it's about.
It was all just like, it's this chapter where it's just like first person. It's like he saw this, he saw that, he saw this, and he's just like zooming up and stuff. That is probably the most significant chapter that came together after I had told I was with Ethan, and we were in New York finishing it, and I told him I'm done. It's finished. Like I have done. I'm done. And then one day he was at work, and I'm just sitting there. Like I had already like talked on Facebook, like the novel's done. It's complete. Then I'm just sitting there like while I had the whole day, and I'm just like, I'm going back in for one more chapter. And I just went on a crazy walk, and it just. He saw, and that chapter kind of really needed to bring it to like that first person experience. I think what I've heard people go on when reading the book. But yeah, so question for you. What are you asking Santa Claus for Christmas?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
I think socks.
Socks?
Yeah.
It's good.
My mom like has been like asking me what I want for Christmas, and I told her to surprise me, and she didn't like that answer. So I don't know what she's getting me, but she said she found something.
Nice. That's good.
What about you?
Just whatever. I take whatever. Just like surprise me. Usually it's just like money transferred in Venmo, and it's like my mom lives in like Utah and stuff, and then so it's like it's just like that and stuff. But I don't know. As I got older, I became a real like simpleton. I used to have like a lot of stuff and want a lot of stuff, and then now as I've gotten older, I'm like I don't know. I don't need much. Like this past year, like 2020, it's like we had a lot of downtime. There was one down day where I went through my closet, and I was just like, what do I not need? And I tried to get rid of all this stuff, and I was like, well, I can't give it to Goodwill because like COVID and stuff right now. But then I got so weird in the head about downsizing. I was just like, well, for every new shirt I get, I have to get rid of 2 shirts. It was like,
Oh, I
and it
like
was,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I don't know. And I've kind of done that with a lot of other little things.
Is that a new shirt you're wearing? Is that
No,
a Calvin Klein?
No, dude, this is just plain
Or
white.
no,
like
it's a
Hanes.
Banana Republic, huh?
No, just plain white Hanes, man.
Oh, okay. Hanes Classic. Is that no? Is that the one with the fruit?
Yeah. No, that would be Fruit of the Loom.
No, that's Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because like Steve Jobs and Zuckerberg, they're all just like solid colors and stuff, and so a lot of my closet.
Steve Jobs, I think, wore Hanes.
Yeah, Hanes black
for sure.
Hanes black.
Mm-hmm.
Zuckerberg does the gray and the blues.
Yeah.
But yeah, just try to keep it, because like I'm just like, I don't know about you, but how do you feel about like brand names on like clothing? You like a big logo?
I mean, I'm like
a small
indifferent.
Logo?
I have a small logo right now.
What is that? B or a thumb? Like we're number one. B. We're number one.
It's for Braille skateboarding.
Okay.
It's a really cool brand. Yeah.
Do you have a skateboard right now or a longboard?
Yeah, I have like a 5.
You have 5, really?
Yeah.
I get. Is that like a California thing still? Like people just like longboard?
I mean, I just
like accumulate.
I decided I wanted to like try and learn to skateboard, so then I bought like 5 skateboards.
Did you really?
I don't know why. I just I bought one I bought like 4 completes, and then I have a blank deck. But I bought one, and I was like, oh, I want to buy like a different one that's like a different style. And I'm just trying to learn. My only goal is really trying to learn how to kickflip, which I'm like 50% of the way there.
Just keep going.
I can do pop shoves. I can even I even landed a sex change. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, geez.
Where it's like I did a pop shove one way, and then I did a 180.
If you have your fingers up, what does that look like? With
so. Is that what you're looking for? No, I did. I did a 180, and the board did a 180, but we go the opposite way.
Okay, I can see how that.
But the flipping motion, I'm having trouble because I do a kick flip, and I like do a flip, and then I like end up like this, like I'm like spinning. I can't stand straight. So I've been told by some people who skateboard that you got to work on your shoulders. Keep your shoulders straight. So I'm practicing.
Did you ever go to growing up in the 949 area? Did you ever go to like Harvard or Vans?
I've been to both of them, but I've never actually skated there. I skated at Mariners. Mariners Church.
They
have a skate park.
I got offered a job there.
Once. I mean, in high school, I skated for like four months.
Yeah. Did you ever?
I wasn't very good.
Were you a rollerblader by chance?
Well, never a rollerblader like in public.
Yeah.
But I played hockey for 10 years. So
okay.
I rollerbladed.
Yeah.
But I never did like tricks. Although I can do tricks.
I remember one time, because that's like if you played hockey, you had like those inline skates with like the cool laces, the white and like the black checkered. But then if you went to I don't know, this is probably the wrong word, like vert, where you can do like tricks and like grinds and stuff, that they were super heavy. They were like snowboard boots. Do you remember those kind of styles?
Oh yeah, well I didn't have those kind of skates.
Well,
I had actually like a really random pair. I had a pair of like Nike skates,
wheelies,
which is like super super rare.
Because I went to Harvard skate park once. I got like those blades, and I thought I was like, oh, like I'll give it a shot and stuff. And I remember going up one thing, and then on the backside was a bowl, like one of like the bowls for like, skateboarding and stuff. And holy shit, I don't know how people do that. That is frightening. Like I ate crap. Like I went straight down in a boat and just like flew up in the air. Like I don't get the physics behind.
Yeah, you definitely need to like be used to it. You gotta like ride it, and you gotta like lay on your back, kind of like fall on your back feet
Is that what the
or something.
skateboarder?
Well, I mean, I guess that's skateboarding, but on your rollerblades, I don't know. I've never done that.
Yeah, done.
I've dropped in on like a little bit of like a slope once on a skateboard, and I went like this, and then I fell forward and landed on my elbows, like on my
Ugh.
hands, and then like I hurt my wrist, and then that's like the only time I've ever done that.
Oh no. Did you ever have a longboard?
No, that's no. Eric has a longboard. He's like he still does that a lot.
Yeah, no, yeah, no,
pretty
Eric was
intense longboarder.
I heard Eric was just like him and Simon were like just the masters at longboarding,
Yeah.
like hills and whatnot. Yeah, no. I might have boarded with, I mean, I'm not that I'm a boarder or anything or was, but I had like a longboard to like go out from time to time and stuff. And
Nice.
yeah, parking garages, but I'm not. I'm too. My joints don't move like that anymore. As I've got.
Is that like is it what is it called? You bomb them or something?
Bomb, like you want to go
Bomb 'em.
bomb the the parking garages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever do?
Did you ever longboard the airports?
No, that would have been.
What would you call that? What?
We're gonna go like hey like text buddies like hey we're gonna go bomb the airport later. Do you want to join it?
Oh, okay, I get you.
Dude, hey, great time bombing the airport tonight.
I'll be careful.
You like? Do you know anyone that's gotten taken down from like text messages sent to anybody, or do you already have to be on the radar? Do you think?
I think you have to be on the radar.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever said anything that's like bad.
Yeah, no, that was just like shit. I gotta like delete this.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, I probably have, but nothing like too like crazy. I probably like had a checks and balance system where like I'm not on the radar. I think I could get away with this, and if I'm going to send this is what my backing and my position would be when I'm being interviewed in a back room with cops with handcuffs waiting for me if it is true.
Yeah, explain to them.
Yeah, but just sense. Like no, this guy couldn't hurt a fly. This guy is like a certified pansy. Like no threat here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
say so. You might be. What do you think you're going to confuse people by your name because that's not the name of the author of the book.
Ooh.
But what's the story? What's the story on that? Why you use why? Are you trying to hide from something, or am I not supposed to say that?
No, do you remember we met in 2009? Do you remember when I went through a phase where I changed my Facebook name like 4 or 5 times within like a year?
Yeah, kind of.
Like there was Michelangelo, there was Landon Carter who was from that some like chick flick.
You changed your name to Landon Carter?
I was changing my Facebook name. It was like Michelangelo.
I didn't even know
Alcaraz,
you could do it that many times. I thought you had like a limit.
Yeah, I forget what it was, but I had changed my Facebook name a couple of times, and then out came like Myke, like Myke, and that kind of just stuck. But then I was just like, I was like slightly more like rebellious, you could say, like back then.
Okay.
And so I don't know why, but it just kind of stuck. And so like restaurants that I've worked at or where I've had to have a name tag, I've kind of put like Myke. Like say I have a child one day, like I'll name him, if it's okay with the wife, of course. Or if I'm like Adam Sandler from Big Daddy, just whatever. I have a kid, like the possible name of Myke, Myke, is going to be on the table. For the child's name.
I think in Big Daddy though, I think the kid already had a name when he met him. I don't think he got to rename him.
No, I mean as in like a little kid as like your best friend. You guys just like do stuff like if.
Oh, so you're just gonna make a kid best friend?
Yeah, like kid best friend. That's like my kid. No. If I get like if I have a kid,
I don't know if you should have a kid best friend. Just have like a regular kid.
Yeah, no, I know, but like you just like your little homie. You know, that's just like you guys like like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
like
Well,
you'll
hey, well, maybe you'll have a nephew or something.
and
That's
like
what I'm banking off of.
yeah, yeah.
I
Where
have
you
I
going?
have a nephew, so
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's kind of how Myke came. But I mean, just Alcaraz. I guess I could just post a link in the bio of the channel
yeah.
and stuff too and whatnot. But you're right. No, the book does need a resurgence, and since you were there in the beginning, like
Mm-hmm.
if it
Oh
ever
yeah, I
does
still
take off,
remember
like
you.
you've
I
got
remember you delivering the book.
yeah,
It's pretty
yeah,
glorious.
yeah. Nah, man, like takes an army of people to like sometimes get stuff out there, and like
Yeah.
I don't. When it's like if this book gets out there before my time, like after my time comes and stuff, like that would still be cool and whatnot. But if I'm alive and healthy and somehow that book, because don't you think it could be like on screen, like see it in a movie
Oh
theater?
yeah,
Yeah, like
I can see it.
original founders and stuff, like you, a couple other heads, like you got roles in the movie. Like I just want to get rid of the book, to be honest. Like put me on the board of directors, get this in someone's hand that can maybe chop up the book a
Yeah.
little, take full control. I'll collect a royalty and put me on the board of directors where I have a little visionary control, and I bring in the homies for small little like cameos. That's all I
Right.
want. That's all I want. I'm not in a position to spear that kind of project and stuff. I don't live in California anymore. Like,
Yeah, maybe get possibly, I don't want to jinx it, but Christian Slater or something involved.
yeah. I just want to
Yeah.
pass the torch. Pass the torch. Like,
Or Frankie Muniz. One of them. One of those
yeah.
guys.
Tom Hardy, if you're listening, like, help me out.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see. I will say, I did regret the second book that came out though.
The second book?
The joke book.
Oh, why? It's a
But
great book.
you think so? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a different style for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a little regrets on that one. I like the second half of the book more than the jokes.
What are you working on next? Are you working on another book, or
No,
are you gonna try to revitalize this one?
I only want to write one more book in my life. Or maybe two. Autobiography after validation, but a business book on how I think and I believe you can still be successful in the business world while bending the rules a little. Like, for example, like, I don't believe the customer's always right. Like, have you ever heard of
Well, name one customer that's not right.
What? Like an ignorant customer that comes at you all like hostile out of like nowhere.
He said the customer said something wrong, or
They're just like rude. Like say you're you used to work at Payway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you made a dish that you knew you put a lot of effort into it. There was it was a flawless dish, and they're trying to tell you something's wrong with it. And they're like
what's wrong with it?
But I don't know. I'm just
okay.
thinking of an example and stuff,
Too spicy?
And so, yeah, I don't know. And you're like, there's hardly any spice in there. Everyone's different and stuff though, but
Yeah.
there are times.
I can remake it for you. It's no problem.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I feel like the customer's not always right though.
Oh, okay.
And
gotcha.
So, like I personally also believe in the 80-20 rule where your business will still thrive if you cut out 20% of the customers. The bad customers, the one that take your time, your energy.
What customers are you talking about?
The Karens.
The Karens? Okay, so like you're talking about
the Janices. Yeah, like it's like, okay, fine, okay. Take your business elsewhere. We'll still survive.
Okay, the mean people.
Yeah, the mean people.
Gotcha.
The rude people, the cheap people,
86, right? You can 86 them?
Yeah, 86 them. Just.
You ever do that? Yeah.
Yeah. You're cut. We're done. We don't. Your money's no good here. But yeah, the 80-20 rule. So it's okay to let some of the customers go. And if your business can't survive off the asshole customers, you're doing something wrong.
Right.
You're doing something wrong. So don't have your mental energy goes towards the most headache people, let them go. You should be okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
like that principle would be in the business book. Customers not always right. Then I mean, I don't want to but it's just things have to happen in my life in order to publish a business book.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like I've failed so many small little businesses and whatnot, and I'm just like, just enjoy the process. Like something's gonna come to fruition one day. And so.
Well, there's some, I forgot who, there's someone who like published a book. It was like how to make $100,000 or something by writing a book or something. I think that's what it was called. And then if you look on Amazon, there's only one available, and it's selling for $100,000.
Smart person. Smart person.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Good business model.
Yeah. But yeah, no other books in the making and whatnot and stuff. Yeah. What about you? You got any ideas for books or creative outlets in your foreseeable future? Because my opinion of you, I've always seen you as like a video guy.
A video guy?
Before videos got popular, you were always sending out little like snippets and whatnot.
Yeah.
I like stuff like I'd never seen. Like,
oh, thank you. Yeah.
You were making the remixes before there was like remixes and like, and so
I had this idea of like well, I guess it could be a movie. So the Rocky movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what if Rocky Balboa's his first name was Leslie? So just trying to like see how if that would change kind of the direction of the movie or the series or whatever.
Leslie Balboa? Or what would the last name be? Leslie Balboa?
Yeah, Balboa.
I could see like Leslie. What race would Leslie be?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It could be the same.
I just see like a Jerry
would have a
curl.
Difference.
I just think Leslie would have like a Jerry curl or something.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm like, I don't know if that's black hair or blonde hair, but just like a lot of like curls, like kind of like a mohawk. That was like the first thing that came to my mind when I hear Leslie.
I think that was that was an idea I had for one of my T-shirts. It says Jerry curls, 20 pounds.
T-shirts. Do you have a T-shirt business that like people could like follow, or any links to designs you've made in the past?
Yeah, go to www.amazon.com.
Okay, then when they're on Amazon.
Oh no, that's
okay.
it.
Okay.
No, I don't have a business. I don't have a T-shirt business. I have some good ideas though.
You do well without the T-shirts and stuff. You're quite successful.
Yeah.
But oh man. But so I got a question for you. I don't want to get all philosophical, but are you a cat guy or a dog guy?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm definitely a cat guy.
As I was gonna say, ever since I've known you, you've always had these little like cats in your life.
There's a cat biting me as you were asking me that.
This is what, Leroy?
No, it's Arnold.
Arnold's the one you got in Arizona, right?
Yep.
How old is Arnold now?
Oh, he's about 4 or 5.
4 or 5. How often do you change the? How often would you recommend changing the litter box for cat
litter box?
People?
So typically it's a everyday thing. Well, you don't have to change the whole litter box.
Oh, is that so? Oh, or like picking out the poops?
You scoop it every day. Right. Sometimes, I mean, have I ever gone more than that? Yes. But because scoop a day it keeps the doctor away.
There was a phase where before I met you, I was a big cat guy. I had this cat
Mm-hmm.
named Mems. Mems was her name, and she was kind of like the street like hoe.
Mm.
Sorry if that's bad to say. But and then
Was
she,
that
she
before like memes? Was it the same
that was
spelling? It
Mems,
was like a
Mems.
meme?
Yeah, it was, well,
Same spelling?
she made
Or
cute meows but it came out like as Mems,
I don't even remember
Mems.
memes. That you
I
said that
no,
was before you
yeah,
meme.
that was before you came. That was before you came. That was like, yeah, I was younger till about 10th grade or so. But anyways, she had 2 litters back to back, and I at one point had like 11 cats, and so I was like this
Really?
seventh, 8th grader with all these little kittens, and I thought it was like the coolest thing. I would put them in like a little like laundry hamper, and I'd pour them on me. Like there was no feeling like it being in middle school and you have like 11 cats, small
Mm-hmm.
cats like crawling on you. Like I felt like the
Yeah.
pigeon lady from like Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have any friends in middle school, so I just had the cats, and I just like pour them on me. And then when I wasn't doing
Who
that,
had the other half? Who had the other turtle dove? The other half of the turtle dove.
I that's a good question. I don't know. It was just it's just me and the cats really.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, if I wasn't with the cats, I was just playing with like WWE action figures. Like that was
Nice.
yeah. I was, but then I kind of transitioned to dogs, and I don't know. I guess both are great, but I've just been on like a dog binge for the last like
A dog thing. What
yeah, just like 11 years.
what kind of dog? What do dogs do?
Uh, they just do cute things. Like it's like
Okay, I like things are
cute
cool.
thing, cute thing. Dog just did another cute thing. It's like endless like cute things that dogs do.
Mm-hmm.
It might even be like the most like subtle little move, or like it collapses and it like barely touches you. It's like, oh my god, that was like so cute. But I know I was in love with cats at one point,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would be open if just the opportunity came and I had to like take
Yeah,
on a cat. I'd definitely fall in love and
yeah.
stuff. But I've
Cats
just
are
been on
more independent. They're cleaner. They're
definitely cleaner for sure.
easier to get along with.
Yeah. Does they sleep in your bed or on the cat house?
He sleeps both.
Both just kind of just
Pretty much, he'll snuggle with me every night.
uh
And then he'll wake up and then he'll like go roam around.
huh. Do you get it like the Friskies still, or do you go to like Petco or like PetSmart? Like what
I
cat food do
get
you recommend for cat listeners?
um.
Yeah, if you have something you want to show us, because we want to know.
Well, I have this box. I get these boxes. This is like the 5th or 6th one I've been through recently. It's Natural Balance, and it's a
Okay.
full box, but he eats it. Like, so he's already gone through like, this is one of the boxes. Here's another one. And he completely destroyed the sides.
Oh man. He's just eating the boxes.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't actually swallow it. He just like chews it
Like play
and
like
spits it out. Like
wow.
rips it out. But that's a good brand. He only eats wet food. So this is something interesting that a lot of people probably don't know. And no shame on people who feed their cats dry food. But cats, it's better for them to eat wet food. That's a more natural diet. So like cats in the wild, they're eating, animals this here and there, and it's a more natural diet for them to have mostly wet food. Dry food's actually it's really not that good for them. And with wet food, they're pretty much getting their water intake at the same time.
Interesting.
So I have water. I have water out for him every day, fresh water.
Good.
But he barely drinks it. He really doesn't need too much water just because he only eats wet food.
So he gets it from the food.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Do you notice that when the cat does have wet food, it's more like feral. It feels like it's more in its like natural habitat compared to like its original roots compared to like when it eats dry food, or you can't tell.
I don't know.
Because I mean, like for example, like dogs they derived from wolves, and then wolves they breeded with foxes, and then it was just like little animals.
Did they
and
really?
stuff. Yeah, and I noticed that when it's cold outside, my dogs, they turn more into wolves, where like this hunting instinct kicks in, or like just like trigger goes off on them, and they get really very like instinctive and whatnot. And so I didn't know if cats kind of
Yeah, well, I think
with the
cats
pet
came
food.
from like birds, maybe, I'm guessing. Their ancestors.
Is that true?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Probably
don't know.
like tigers or lions or something.
Yeah. It came from a lion.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah. Came from the I guess I was gonna say the lions at the Disneyland, the Jungle Cruise, but
John Cruise, yeah. Or maybe I don't know.
Yeah. But
They have those like, you know, they have 23andMe. You could do that for like your cat or dog. Have you seen that?
Have not.
Oh,
Have not.
I was thinking about getting that for my cat.
Right.
It'll like tell you like his or her like ancestral background, or like what kind of breed.
Yeah.
And then it also says like what kind of like genetic, like the kind of genetics, like disorders or anything or something like that.
Like, did you know that your great grandfather was a feral cat outside of like a European bistro?
Right. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. But really like speaking like philosophically and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever heard of the concept dig deeper?
Dig deeper. I think so. Yeah.
What do you
Well, explain it to me.
Well, I was gonna say like I don't know, like what do you think it means?
Dig deeper. So
To dig deeper.
well, we have this thing at work where something happens, right? And you're supposed to ask why. So
Why?
you did, like, something happened. Okay, why did that happen? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, why weren't you paying attention? You're supposed to keep asking why. So you ask it like 5 times, and that's how you get to the root.
5
Because it's
times.
like, okay, so why did you hurt your elbow, right? Oh, I fell and I hit my elbow. Okay, why did you fall and you hit your elbow? Oh, I tripped over a rock. Okay, why did you trip over the rock? Oh, I was looking at something else and I wasn't really paying attention. You know, so you're not paying, like, you know, you have to dig deeper, get to the root, kind of get to the bottom of the cause.
Sure.
And if you're not asking the right questions, if you're not actually trying to go deeper, all you're getting is I fell and hurt my elbow. Okay, and then you leave it at that.
Yeah, it's just
But
surface
that
level.
you don't get anything out of that.
Yeah. No,
You don't get any of the root causes.
that makes 100% yeah. Have you by chance ever read the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek?
Mm-mm. Is that a good one? Is that a similar premise, or?
Yeah, that was really good, but it just you get more out when you start with why then, because there's like who, what, where, when, why, and why just it takes it to another level.
Yeah. Although I always did think because that I mean, I didn't come up with the whole why thing. That's just what like my boss or someone told me that.
Yeah.
But it can be annoying if that's all you ask.
Why?
I think you
Because
have to
I'm a
like
little.
approach it differently.
Because
they always told me that. Okay, why? Oh, okay, why? I'm like, okay, like stop asking me why.
have you heard of a guy named like David? What David
Richard Lewis?
Goggins? No, David Goggins, the Navy SEAL guy.
Is he the guy? He's got a YouTube channel or something.
Yeah,
Wakes up
David.
at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Raw every day I run, or like just stuff. And I'm sorry, David, if you're listening to this right now. I like your videos. When I see the videos, I like it. I like your philosophies. I like your theories.
I don't know if you be careful what you say.
I see your perspective and whatnot, but you talked one time about when you want to quit, and this is where I'm coming off wrong. When you want to quit, it's either you have 60% left to go or you have like 40% left to go. When you tell yourself I quit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know which one is why. So I'm like talking about this guy's theory, but then I'm like,
You could have. I guess you could have also have 20%.
20%. Yeah, he said 40 or 60. So I'm just kind of going off that. But I think digging deeper is when you don't have anything left like in you when you don't think you do, and it's just like dig deeper, and then it's like a little notch, a little more notch, a little more
Okay.
notch, and you're like kind of scraping away, and every time you say dig deeper, gets a little deeper at what you're trying to get to. Which whether it's just in all aspects of life, you can say, like
Right.
this is where I am now. Where do I want to be? How do I get there? I don't see myself getting there. Well, let me dig deeper. Like there's a way. Like there's always a solution if the seeker seeks a solution. And I think when you dig deep, you can get to that point. But also you got to look like, and this is just a metaphor that I like using, and I'm not one to take advice or give advice and stuff, but always just try to go that, like in boxing, always try to go the 12th round. Go make it to the 10th round, the 12th round.
Mm-hmm.
Just go the fucking distance. What is your fucking distance? When you think you want to quit in the third or the fourth round, dig deeper. Can you get to the final rounds, the championship rounds?
Right.
Just get to the championship rounds. Because if you can still get to the championship rounds and it has to go to like a decision and stuff, you're still a winner. Not like you're like a consolation like trophy or something. It's like you go the distance, you'll still be a winner. Just find that way to go the distance, giving whatever you want to pursue, like everything you can.
All right. So what do you think about this though? So we dig deeper, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes digging deeper, you lose a little bit of the original self.
100%.
So think about it this way, because say you got let's use the example of like an excavation site. You keep digging deeper, you're ruining some of the original presence, the original foundation of what that thing is, and if you don't touch it, you almost sometimes get a different perspective.
100%.
It's like if you have an artifact, if you keep scrubbing away at it and grinding away at it, it may look prettier, but you're going to lose some of the information there.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't always dig deep.
I think it just depends on the context of what you're trying to dig deeper on then.
Right. What if it's a hole?
A hole. Look at it like this. You ever go to a steakhouse and you order a steak and there's like a lot of fat on it?
Yeah.
Like I personally don't like the fat on a steak. And so I would want to dig deeper by cutting the fat off of whatever it is you don't want,
They should have mini shovels as like utensils.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work for a steak, but at least like for mashed potatoes, that would be fun.
Do you like prime rib by chance?
Oh yeah. Love prime rib.
Do you like a lot of fat on your prime rib, or do you like it just on the outside? Or?
A little bit of both, but yeah, I'm mostly not. I don't need no.
Like you ever had a prime rib where there's like so much fat on it, then once you like take it away, you got like a little like slither of meat?
Yeah.
No, there's people that probably love it. For me, that's just not. No,
that's not my favorite.
Yeah, not my favorite. I'm not one to censor.
If you want good prime rib, go to Gulliver's.
Near John Wayne Airport. Never been there.
It's amazing.
My mom said they have really good prime ribs.
Really good. The best part is they have you get like Yorkshire pudding as well, which is like kind of like a bread kind of thing, and then you get cream spinach and like cream corn.
Oh wow!
And then they but if you want more cream corn, it's like unlimited cream corn. Like she'll come around like, you want some more cream corn, and then she'll give you more cream corn.
And those are the only sides really they have. Is like default sides, or can you get like macaroni? Sides. It's always.
I don't think they have macaroni, but they may. It's just like spinach and cream corn.
Interesting. And it's just like unlimited sides.
You don't like spinach?
No, I do. I do like spinach.
You're not you're familiar with is it Popeye?
Popeye?
Yeah, Popeye.
Popeye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because when I go to a restaurant, I usually just maybe I'm lame, maybe I'm not exciting, but it's either like macaroni, mashed potatoes, rice, or a salad. So it'd be like I would like look for those, but I mean it's always good to try new things though. Like what's your go-to sides or like I mean I think just last time we were talking
well, you said macaroni a bunch, so I'm thinking about macaroni. I do like macaroni. That's one of my go-tos probably.
Because you have one of the most like creative like palettes that I've like ever talked to. Remember like we were talking like 2 months ago and you were telling me when you were in Vegas and you had like the per diem money and like the lunches you were like eating every day. Like say like you had what like $50.
Yeah, I think it was around there. Yeah.
What was the craziest amount of food you ordered in one day?
In one day?
Yeah. Like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert. Like give us a walkthrough of like what that like day was. I just want to like for those listening, I just want to show you like how intelligent Cooper is with like creativity and stuff.
I can't even think of anything exciting. Oh man.
Well, I mean, the pictures you were sending me was just like
for breakfast, nothing for lunch. So I saved it all for dinner.
No snacks or anything?
I probably had some snacks, but it was probably just like, random, like something from work. Like someone had like like an energy bar or something.
Sure.
And then
here comes dinner.
I don't even remember like a good one. I had like there was like a pho place, and I got like $40 worth of pho in Vietnamese food, and that was a lot of food. Like
so was that like egg rolls, pho, like pad thai?
I got like 4 different appetizers.
Jesus.
Pho and like a pad thai or something like that.
Oh my god.
But I did save that. Like, I think I used some of the leftovers for like breakfast or something.
Yeah.
A little fridge.
Yeah.
Microwave.
Do you eat 3 balanced meals a day?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I don't usually eat till about like 4 or 5 o'clock nowadays. It'll be like I think like, and this sounds bad, like I'm not as healthy as I should be, but like it'll usually just be like an energy drink, like half an energy drink, and that will I think suppress my appetite and it will get me to like 4 or 5. And then once I start eating later in the day, I don't stop like eating till like midnight, like 1 a.m. That's probably why it's like I haven't
stop eating.
No, I don't. It's like the munchies just keep going and going and going, and then like I'll be like, all right, like I'm gonna go do this real quick in the house, and it'll be like, why am I in the kitchen? Like shit. And so
you familiar with the snack munchies? Like the chip bag, it's like munchies. Yeah,
at the gas station, like I think red and blue bag.
Yeah, it's got like
looks like Google.
It has like Sun Chips, like Cheetos, pretzels, like
I've seen that one vaguely. I've never had the
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. My favorite part about it was always the pretzels. I kind of just like pick the pretzels out.
Gotcha. Yeah. Classic like gas station food.
Well, it's like a stand. I think it's like a Frito-Lay company. Is that the company?
Yeah, the Frito-Lay is. I don't know if it's that company, but
whatever
the
company that makes chips.
Yeah. What's your go-to snack? Like, if you could say, like, "Hey guys, like I'm Chef Cooper. Like, I recommend this snack." What snack would you tell the listeners to at least try? Raisins.
Cashews and raisins.
Interesting.
It's like good protein. Raisins are yummy.
Yeah.
I love dried fruits. I think they're underestimated. And then nuts are obviously very good.
Yeah.
Almonds, cashews, pistachios. You know what's interesting about pistachios is I've bought some like pistachios without the shells. Like a bag of like shellless pistachios. I don't think it's very good.
It's better with the shell.
I think. Yeah, and you're not eating the shells, so I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the process of deshelling the pistachio.
Kind of like sunflower seeds.
The salt. I don't like sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds, I don't get anything from it.
Yeah.
It's like I've never been. I couldn't do it. And then I think I had, what did I have the other week? I had squash. No, is it like pumpkin seeds or something?
Uh-huh.
Those are pretty good, but you can actually just eat the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to like. It's not like a sunflower seed where you have to take the little pea out of it or whatever it is.
Yeah. Take it out. It's like a little pod. Yeah, I would say my biggest snack is just chips, man. Once I get started with chips, like it's just kind of like a removable claw. Just it just keeps going and going, and I can't. I don't got no self control.
Chips.
Chips,
What
they
kind
are.
of chips? Do you like Pringles?
Pringles are good. Been really going hard on they're like sea salt chips.
Okay, are they like
They're kind of like a ruffle, but they have like sea salt on them.
Ruffles? Are they what are those chips called that they're like I don't remember.
Yeah.
Sea salt's pretty good.
Or just like tortilla chips in general. Like, you ever just go to a Mexican restaurant? They put down the chips in front of you with the salsa.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those like I think they're called pop chips. I think it's I forget how I think it's potatoes. They're still potatoes, but instead of like being like a classic chip style, they use like just hot air to make like a cooked chip.
I haven't tried
And they're
those.
really good. They're really good, and they're better for you.
Have you tried Skinny popcorn?
Yes.
That, man.
It tastes like lesser version of popcorn.
Yeah, phenomenal though. Tastes phenomenal.
They're okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That I can
don't know
kill
about
a bag
phenomenal.
of. That I can kill a bag of. This is maybe it's lighter. I don't know, or maybe they do have different flavors of it and stuff though.
Yeah, I think they have like cheese,
white cheddar.
Yeah.
A couple of different like lightly salted, extra salted. But yeah, man. How's what's it like in California right now with COVID and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Is it scary? Do you have to be on like guard? Because isn't all the counties like purple or something right now?
I don't know what color it is right now, but we shut down recently.
So everything shut down again.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you have to no more outdoor dining. I think it's like to go and delivery only. Gyms and like haircut places are all closed. So a lot of things are closed.
Is it do you still see people gathering and whatnot, or is it just like, or yeah, I mean,
what?
people probably hang
think
out in their houses and stuff.
But
keep it hush hush.
I stay home.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody over. It's just me and my roommates. So I'm sure people do. And where was it? This is a while back. So this is like earlier in the pandemic, but we were shut down. Like I would drive down when I was training. We would drive by like different hotels in like Anaheim. And there'd be like a lot of people like in the pool area, just like literally like crowds of people, like having parties and stuff.
Oh wow! But, just disregarding everything.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of that still going on, but I don't know. I'm not there. If I see it, it's just like I'm driving by or something.
Because I'll be honest, I go out a decent amount, but I'm social distance. I don't really talk to people and stuff. So it's like I just go out for like change of sceneries and whatnot, but I'm like hardly interacting with anyone. Then if I am, I'm just like kind of a little more like spaced apart.
Yeah.
But just scary, like just kind of the fear gauge we have to
Definitely
live in right now, you know? I'm like, why?
Like I've just been right.
Just like why? Like, you know, all these years of just as long as like humans have been around and stuff, like why? Like why? We're in these prime years right now, and I'm just like whole years on like lockdown. Like, come on, like, you know, why couldn't I be like an old person and this happening, you know?
I don't know. This is maybe a better time for it to happen.
I think so. Just kind of like a grounding time.
Yeah. Get back to what's most important, which is yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
How
was
have you?
watching a movie. I forgot what movie it was, but there's like the one rule is before you take care of someone else, make sure you take care of yourself.
Powerful.
It's like those the airplanes. You know,
Uh-huh.
like if there's like a little baby, you gotta give yourself oxygen before you give the little baby oxygen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, my grandma would say, and says she's still around, would just be like, you have to love yourself before you can love others.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like same thing you're going at. Um, yeah. Did you watch a lot of movies during quarantine that you would like maybe recommend? That's kind of like maybe not a lot of people know of, but actually is like pretty powerful. Like something we
Um,
can gain from watching like that particular movie. Because I saw two that I'm going to say in a second.
I haven't watched any movies recently. Well, I actually have probably, but I can't think of the names. But I've been watching some good TV shows. So I like the Queen's Gambit. That was pretty powerful. I watched a new show I haven't heard of. I watched the whole thing was Atypical. That one's pretty good.
Uh huh.
And then I watched the newest season of Fargo.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
good.
Okay. Yeah, haven't seen any of those. So.
Good. It's good. I've been watching a lot of TV shows. I had
Uh-huh.
like a week. I had a week of vacation, and I didn't go anywhere. So all I did was like watch TV shows.
Nice. Nice. Have you ever seen the movie Locke with
I don't think I
Tom
have.
Hardy? Uh,
Spider-Man.
no, it's just called Locke.
Okay.
But there's this line. It's just like a deep movie in general. The guy's life is crumbling, but he's just trying to do like the right thing. And his wife tells him this line where like I think it's something like the difference between one and never is like everything. Like, and I don't know, for some reason
Hmm.
I was like, whoa,
Okay, I like that.
but the way
Like
he
a
said it,
little Wayne Gretzky kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, 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 yeah. And then just Disney Plus, like, I don't know if people have hopped on the Disney Plus train yet, but that's some spectacular. That's a spectacular
Really?
subscription. Oh yeah,
I I I went through it a few times and
nothing.
I don't know, I couldn't find a whole bunch. I know there is some really good stuff. Maybe it's just like what they display like on the front.
Have to dig
It didn't pop out to me.
because
But there's a few things I've seen recently that like I didn't think looked good. Oh, one of them I think it's Netflix. It's called Teenage Bounty Hunters,
haven't heard that
which
one.
I think the show may have gotten canceled, which I'm kind of sad. It had but it's really good though.
Uh-huh.
Like the title to me like it didn't resonate with me. So I kind of put it off. But then like I read something that said, "Oh, check it out." So I was like, "Okay, I'll give it a chance." And it was good. It was pretty funny. And like it
Nice,
was like it had a good story, good characters.
nice,
Some
nice.
shows where it's like, you
Dynamic
know, you see
characters.
something you don't think you're gonna like, and then it's actually really good. Oh, what was that? There's a wrestling movie, pretty recent with Nick Frost, Fighting with Family. Have you seen that one?
It's a actual wrestling movie.
If you haven't seen that, you would probably really enjoy it because it's about like WWE.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. I have not seen that one.
If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it because I actually didn't. I've never been a big wrestling fan,
Yeah, yeah.
but so I was just like, okay, I'll try it out, and it's a really good story. And if you're a wrestling fan, I think you'll like it even more. Like you had
Interesting.
that, I think you have the history of like watching WWE.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's a really good story, really funny. And
W.
Nick Frost is a good character. We all know him, but he's kind of just a secondary character to the main woman.
Gotcha, 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 gotcha.
It's good
Yeah,
though. I like it.
WWE, man.
Or WWF,
Yeah,
W
World Wrestling Federation,
WCW.
WCW. Did you ever see that movie with I think it was like Sting and Goldberg, with Royal Rumble, Ready to Rumble?
Mm-mm.
Never
Mm-mm.
mind. You ever see the movie Warrior with Tom Hardy? It's like a UFC fighter fights his brother in the championship.
Mm.
You see that one?
Warriors.
Warrior.
Warriors.
That's a good
come
movie.
out to play.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
in New York, dragging the
What's that?
baseball
What is the
bat.
chant that he does? What
Whoa.
does he say in front of? No, in front of everybody, like the main guy.
I've only seen it twice. But I just remember being
Okay, yeah, no spoilers.
spectacular. That's
he says, "Can you dig it?"
Right? Do it again.
Can you dig it? Or something like that, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I've only seen it twice.
I just Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
I just remember that.
Have you heard my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression?
I have not. Go for it.
I am Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, I know. Yeah, I forgot.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that and have you drop the.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger
impersonation. But hey, before we wrap up and stuff, I just have one more question for you. If there is any life advice or pieces of advice that you think could make this world a better place, what would you like to share?
Life advice. Okay. This is a little bit from my mom, but
Okay.
I've kind of
Watson.
changed it a little bit. So my whole thing is it's a big philosophy I've always lived by. It's don't sweat the small things. And there's probably I think there's a book or something like that, but it's don't sweat the small things. But at the same time, it's the little things that matter. So it's kind of conflicting. But for yourself, don't sweat the small stuff. But for when you're talking about what you give back and what you do for other people, it's the little things that matter. People try to do these grandeur things, or like, you have a friend or family member and you try to buy them some big old expensive present or whatever. That usually doesn't have as much meaning as something that's small that you do like more often. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it's like a Thursday, and then you give someone just something small, like, hey, I thought this was kind of cool. It's like a little pastry or something, whatever, whatever it may be. I think that's more important than like, waiting till Christmas and you're getting someone like a new like food processor kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's the little things that matter. But when it's coming back to you, don't sweat the small stuff.
Sure. I love that.
So that's
I see myself. I've gotten better at it and stuff. But there's always room for improvement and stuff. Just kind of.
I just think there's always times when you're like throughout your whole day where you could just do something small, whether it's like someone drops something and you pick it up or whatever, you help someone out or whatever, or call your mom and say hi.
Sure. Yeah.
But hey, I gotta go. I'm walking into work, but I just wanted to say hi, see how you're doing. If it's something small, I think that's more important. Okay, so it reminds me real quick. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was listening to this podcast where it's where this is kind of separate, actually, a little bit different, but it's whether or not people say you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
And
not anymore. I don't have a girlfriend now.
Okay, well, actually, I think the so basically what I'm getting at is people like stuff that's a little bit people would rather have something I'm wording it bad. Okay,
you're good,
so
you're good.
What the study was about was they said, would you rather have this like length, say, I think they took like a birthday, for example. Would you rather have someone that posts this big old long birthday post, like this whole paragraph, right?
Sure.
For your birthday, but knowing that person does that for like everybody's birthday, or just like a simple one-liner, but it's not something that they do for everybody. It's just for you. People would rather have something that's unique, even if it's less.
Sure.
So if someone's going out and they're giving like these big old gifts to everybody, most people would rather have something that's more unique. Like it's
like sentimental.
I don't think I'm wording it very well, but yeah, I was excited to say that, and then I kind of didn't say it very well.
No, it's more from the heart. Like, well, they kind of just
Yeah.
your own unique spin, your own unique like way of gesturing, like something like that you care, you put like thought into it. Like this is different for you as a being,
Yeah,
for
I
your
think I think I
human
think that I think that's true.
experience. Yeah, nice, man. Well, I don't know how long we've been talking for. I think there's a way to have like a timestamp of like how long the
You have
pod.
you paid for Zoom, huh?
But no, you're allowed up to like 6 hours free a month. But I'm gonna have to probably upgrade it. Upgrade it.
Oh, I thought they cut you off on a
I
single
thought it was 40
section.
minutes. I'm like, I know we're well over 40. What time did we started?
Yeah, yeah.
Around like 12:15, and it's like 1:40 right now. In the morning, guys, we are.
It's
It
not
is.
140.
Oh, my time,
Oh, okay.
Central
Oh,
time.
gotcha.
Yeah. um, yeah. But anyways,
Classic.
it's been a real blessing having you live on the second episode of Airwaves, the Myke Alcaraz podcast, and it's been fun. We'll have to have you back sometime in the near future.
Yeah. Yeah, let me
Man,
know. Maybe we could do like 3 people on at once. I don't know if you're able to get Elon or anything.
Musk,
Yeah.
dude, I used to tweet him a lot until
Okay.
I
That's
never got tweets back
probably
from
yeah.
him.
You probably could.
Yeah, I figured that was the best route to try to get a hold of him, just like tweeting him.
Yeah.
Who else if we could get I'll try for Elon, Zuckerberg,
Maybe Jeremy. Jeremy.
Jeremy Raskin.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh what about Shane Duggan?
Yeah. Shane Duggan.
Shane Duggan, Ethan.
Oh, was it?
Ooh.
I said I didn't say a last name because I wasn't sure if we're supposed to say like last names.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just have it. I'll just have your name. Just second episode with Cooper, so they don't know your last name, just in case. I don't think anyone be after you and stuff.
Yeah.
But what about
So.
what about this first name? Not dropping last name. Peter.
Mm,
No,
yeah.
you know where I'm going
Or
with that one?
you know, this could be a controversial one because I
Yeah.
don't know if you've talked to him in a while, but Will.
Will.
You don't know.
Tell me where I know Will.
His last name rhymes with Mim.
I don't know. Text it to me. I don't want this to go down to like an awkward like rabbit hole or something. If I can't text me right now.
So I'm pretty sure it's the only one you know, but maybe I have his name wrong.
Oh, yeah, I thought about it. Because with this person, Will Kim, we were at a civil war for a couple years, and then last Christmas the war
Right.
ended. The war ended. We're like the cannons have stopped. The fighting.
Oh, nice.
We buried like the 3-year like civil war. It was on Christmas last year and stuff, but I hardly talked to him this year and whatnot. But anyways, thanks for making the time to be on the podcast, and
Oh yeah.
we'll talk soon. All right, thanks.
Sounds
Bye.
good.
Have a
All right,
great
have
one.
a good one, man.
All
It's
right,
good,
take care,
good
man.
talking to you and
Yes,
seeing
sir.
you.
Always a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.